Don't argue. Instead, respond to feelings and reassure it won't happen again. Then try to distract from the situation. Hi, I'm Jerry. What you just saw is a situation that could easily happen in real life. It demonstrates how to communicate best with people affected by dementia, what to do and what not to do. In this situation, it's wrong to argue with the person. Instead, try to respond to their feelings and reassure them that things will not happen again. Then, try to distract them from the situation. There will be several more simple examples throughout the video, so make sure to watch until the end. In this video, I will guide you through what dementia is and how we can combat this terrible condition. Creativity is a crucial tool, both in preventing dementia and in combating the effects of dementia-related diseases. In this video, you will get concrete tools. Do you know someone with dementia and want to help them live a better life? Then watch this video until the end. Let's get a board we can write on. Dementia is a general term for a range of symptoms caused by various diseases that affect the brain. The most common and well-known disease causing dementia is Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's occurs mostly in people over the age of 65, but can also appear in younger individuals. It accounts for about 60 to 80% of all cases. Alzheimer's disease is primarily caused by the buildup of two abnormal proteins in the brain, beta amyloid and tau. These proteins form plaques and tangles, which disrupt communication between brain cells and lead to cell death. Additionally, genetic, environmental, and lifestyle factors are believed to play a role in the development of the disease. Vascular dementia is the second most common type, accounting for about 10% of cases, and is caused by reduced blood flow to the brain, often due to a stroke. Lewy body dementia makes up about 5% of all dementia cases, and is characterized by abnormal protein deposits called Lewy bodies in the brain. The rarest type is frontotemporal dementia, which accounts for about 2 to 5% of all dementia cases. However, it is more common in individuals under the age of 65 compared to other types of dementia. Frontotemporal dementia affects the frontal and temporal lobes of the brain. This rare type of dementia is the one that has affected the well-known American actor Bruce Willis. There are no cures for dementia-related diseases. However, much can be done to prevent the onset of dementia, and a lot can be done to improve the quality of life for those affected by dementia. We will cover this in the second part of this video. Don't respond negatively. Instead, accept the blame and respond in a positive way. To avoid being affected, it's important to follow the advice we provided in our video, How to Grow Your Brain in 5 Simple Ways. As mentioned, much can be done to improve the quality of life for a loved one or friend with dementia. In this video, we will focus on creativity and share some do's and don'ts when interacting with people with dementia. Research shows that creative and artistic activities and therapies can be beneficial for people with dementia. Over time, many lose conventional ways of expressing themselves, but if the person's intact abilities and resources, such as imagination, spontaneity, emotions, and creativity, are engaged early in the disease process, new opportunities for communication, improved self-esteem, and strengthened social relationships can arise. Before we move on to how people with dementia can benefit from being creative themselves in Part 3, we will look at how art, images, and colors can be actively used in relation to those affected by dementia. Art and other decorations are part of a good everyday life for most people. For people with dementia, it can be actively used to promote well-being and address the special needs for adapted sensory stimulation that come with dementia. In dementia-friendly environments, motives, colors, and placements are chosen to enhance the positive effects of, for example, a painting while considering the challenges that come with dementia. Art and decoration are dementia-friendly when they focus on promoting well-being for people with dementia who have special needs for adapted sensory stimulation. It is important to consider whether a motive, for example, can be frightening, as a motive that is positively experienced by a person with mild dementia can make a person with severe dementia uneasy or uncomfortable. The painting Fruits on a Planer Bench by Johannes Carstensen, for example, hangs in the dementia demonstration environment at Rigshospitalet in Copenhagen. It hangs in the kitchen and can lead thoughts to the concrete function of the room, illustrating a place for cooking and eating. It supports the room's function, and pictures of food can stimulate appetite. Bright, clear colors and motifs of animals, recognizable places, and buildings can be suitable for people with dementia. Recognition is important, and therefore, motives from the local area can be subjects for conversations. Clear colors and simple motifs are easy to decode, and also good as fixed points for orientation. It can be difficult to find one's room in a nursing home, but if there is a picture of a large yellow sunflower on the door, it becomes easier to find. Colors on items can also help individuals with dementia orient themselves. A colored rim on a plate clearly distinguishes the plate from the surface it's on. Order and clarity are crucial for the well-being of someone with dementia, and something as simple as transparent containers can make it easier to find items without needing to remember exactly which container they are in. Additionally, labeling items with pictures of their function can be helpful. For example, labeling a toothbrush cup with a drawing indicating its use. So, it cannot be emphasized enough how important it is to design the environment in a way that best helps a person with dementia orient themselves and perform daily tasks that are straightforward for others. In the last part of this video, we will look at how personal creative activities can help both in preventing dementia and, if dementia has set in maintaining cognitive functions. Do not remind the dementia patient that they are forgetful. Instead, reassure and distract them from the situation. We have now reached the third part of this short video. In this final part, we will look at how creative activities can be beneficial, both in reducing the risk of developing dementia and in maintaining cognitive abilities once dementia has set in. We have covered the topic of creativity several times in previous videos. We have provided links in the description below. In a large Swedish study at the University of Gothenburg from 2019, 800 Swedish women were followed over 44 years. The women had an average age of 47 years. At the beginning of the study, participants were asked about their mental and physical activities. Mental activities included intellectual activities such as reading and writing, artistic activities such as going to a concert or singing in a choir, manual activities such as needlework or gardening, club activities, and religious activities. Participants were given scores in each of the 5 areas based on how often they participated in mental activities, with a score of 0 for no or low activity, 1 for moderate activity, and 2 for high activity. For example, moderate artistic activity was defined as attending a concert, play, or art exhibit during the last 6 months. High artistic activity was defined as more frequent visits, playing an instrument, singing in a choir, or painting. The total score possible was 10. During the study, 194 women developed dementia. Of those, 102 had Alzheimer's disease, 27 had vascular dementia, and 41 had mixed dementia, which is when more than one type of dementia is present, such as the plaques and tangles of Alzheimer's disease along with the blood vessel changes seen in vascular dementia. The study found that women with a high level of mental activities were 46% less likely to develop Alzheimer's disease and 34% less likely to develop dementia overall than women with a low level of mental activities. The women who were physically active were 52% less likely to develop dementia with cerebrovascular disease and 56% less likely to develop mixed dementia than the women who were inactive. These are remarkable figures. They show that both physical and mental activity significantly impact the risk of developing dementia-related diseases. Creativity is a crucial factor in mental activity. Some may say, "But I'm not creative." There is something for everyone. It doesn't have to be something you showcase to others. It's about keeping yourself engaged. It could be putting together a puzzle, which is enough to stimulate your brain and keep you focused. You can take a walk, discover new areas where you live, or join a club where there is some form of sport you would like to try. To keep Alzheimer's and dementia at bay, we need to keep both our bodies and minds active. It's never too late. Creativity is about inventing, experimenting, breaking rules, making mistakes, but most importantly, having fun. When dementia has set in, it is still important to keep both the brain and body active. Since dementia robs many of their initiative and ability to seek out activities themselves, it is crucial that caregivers, relatives, and friends step in and keep the person with dementia engaged in mental, physical, and creative activities. We will end with another example of how to communicate effectively with a dementia patient. I have over 20 years of experience working with people with communication challenges, and am considering making a longer, in-depth video specifically on this topic. Let me know in the comments if there is interest in such a video. Don't confront. Instead, accept blame or respond to feelings, reassure and distract. And with that, we've reached the end of this short video. Thank you for watching. If this video has provided you with new knowledge, been entertaining, or helpful in any way, please consider subscribing to the channel. This helps us reach even more people, and allows us to create even better videos in the future. Thank you in advance. It's completely free to click the subscribe button.